We'll guide you through how to play Prominence 2 Hasturian era with your friends in Minecraft. If you guys find this video to be helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel, ringing the bell icon and leaving a like. Let's get right into it. So in this video, we're going to teach you both how to play the mod pack both on a hosting platform and host the server locally on your computer. Firstly, we're going to check out the hosting platform and how we can host a server there. So just click open your browser, whichever one you're using, and I'm going to use the link in the description or the pinned comment to head to Apex Hosting. Apex Hosting is also the sponsor of this video, so a huge thanks to Apex Hosting for sponsoring this video. They offer lag-free customizable servers ready in just minutes. They offer basic servers to advanced servers, and you can also customize your package. They provide a free subdomain, unlimited slots, 24/7 server support, and automated backups. These are the list of games that you can purchase servers for. You can find a server location which is best fitted for you. You can test the ping with the system that they provide on their website. They have amazing reviews, and I am also a user of Apex Hosting, and I can confidently tell you that they provide very efficient services. They have amazing customer support, and they have never let me or my friends down. So please make sure to check them out, linked in the description or the pinned comment. So now that we're at Apex Hosting, firstly we need to purchase a server in order to host the mod pack. I'm just going to get the recommended option, which they have recommended themselves, which is a minimum of 6 GB of RAM. So click on order. From here we need to select our server version, which by the way we can change later on as well. So we don't need to tweak it right now, but for the sake of this video, I'll quickly show you. Right now it's running the most latest Minecraft 26.1. If we click this drop down, we can change it to, let's say, Prominence, because that's what we want to play. So Prominence 2, Hasturian era, here it is, just click it. Then we can move on to the server location. Click this drop down, test your ping, and wherever you get the lowest latency, just select that server and move on to the next dedicated IP, which you can get for an additional $4. I'm just going to go ahead and click on I have read and agreed to the terms of service because I personally have read them. You can do so by clicking on terms of service button right here. And once you have and you're satisfied, you can simply click checkout and you will be redirected to your new server screen. Here we are at the server screen. The server is named GuideRealm. We can just click it open. And as you can see, the server right now is in pending state. It will go to online in just a few minutes, and then you can start playing your game. You can change the name of the server from this section, and if you just scroll down a little bit, this is our game file section. You can click on the name of the mod pack to change it, as I told you that you will be able to change it later on as well. We want Prominence 2, it's already loaded up, it's loading as we speak, so I'm just going to leave it be. The next step is to actually download the mod pack and have the files ready on our computer as well. And the way we do that, the most efficient way is to get the CurseForge app. The way we can do that is open up a new tab and go to curseforge.com. Curseforge.com, click enter, and the website will load up. Then we can simply click this Get CurseForge app button on the top right hand side, and we can download the standalone. They will tell you where to save it. If they don't, it will go to your default downloads folder. Run the installer and install CurseForge. Log in or make an account, and then your CurseForge will load up. Here we are in CurseForge. I already have these 3 mods downloaded, but when you load up, firstly you will need to click on Minecraft to actually link your Minecraft's Microsoft Store account to CurseForge to verify your purchase. Of course, you need to have Minecraft both downloaded and updated to link it with CurseForge and successfully download the mod packs. However, if your CurseForge for some reason cannot detect your Minecraft, you will have to click on this plus add a game button and scan your computer for Minecraft or manually add it. Then you can click on this Minecraft button and you will be here and your screen will be empty. This is the My Mod Pack screen. So you will actually need to download Prominence 2. So simply click on browse and in the search bar over here, write Prominence, search it, and you will have Prominence 2 right here. Click on it. It says play for me because I already have it downloaded. For you, it will probably say install. So just press install, wait for a few minutes, and it'll be done. Once it's installed, just hit play and your Minecraft launcher should start loading up. However, if it doesn't, go back to your CurseForge app, click on settings, Minecraft, scroll down a little, and in these launcher settings, make sure you are using the Mojang launcher and not the use CurseForge launcher option. Then hit play again and your Minecraft launcher will load up just fine. Here we are, our Minecraft launcher is now loaded up, and as you can see, it has already loaded Prominence 2 as our version. All we need to do is hit on play, understand the risks of playing a mod pack, and then press play again. Once the mod pack is loaded up, we simply hit on multiplayer, click add server, name it whatever you want, for example, hosting platform. And then in the server address here, we need to go back to Apex hosting, and under this IP address or port section, copy this address, come back to our game and paste it in the server address. Click done, and then your server will load up. As you can see, it has a huge capacity. Double click it and you will start connecting to the server. Here we are inside the game. We spawned on top of a tree, so that's a bit inconvenient, but we'll get down, no problem. And as you can see, the server is running just fine. The mod is loaded up and it looks great. Now I will teach you how to host this exact mod pack locally on your computer. So all we do is go back to CurseForge and we have to basically note down a few things. The first thing we need to note down is what the game version of this mod pack is. It is 120.1. And then we need to note down what mod loader it's using. It's using Fabric 0.18.4. So basically what we need to do is download a Fabric mod loader server, which is going to be the one that we host locally on our computer. So open up your browser, open up a new tab and type in Fabric Minecraft server download and click enter. It's going to be the first link, so just pop it open, and as you can see, download Minecraft server launcher. We can change the Minecraft version to the game version on CurseForge, just match it. It was 120.1, here it is, and then we can change the Fabric loader version and match it to the one on CurseForge. The installer version can stay the same, and then just click on download. It will go to your default download folder. So just come back to your desktop and for our convenience, open up your file explorer and drag out the newly downloaded server launcher to your desktop like so. From here, we can make a new folder and type in whatever we want. For example, Prominence 2. And then we can open up this folder and bring this new Fabric server into this folder. Once we have this set up, right click, go to new and make a new text document, name it start.bat, start.bat, click yes. Now we simply need to right click the start.bat file and edit it in Notepad. Right now it's empty, but if we go back to our browser, on this same page we will have these launch commands. Just copy them as is and paste them over here. We do need to change one thing. We need to erase where it says Java and paste in this new address, which is C program files Java JDK21 bin java.exe. Your java.exe is probably located in the same address, so if you just follow along, you'll be able to copy the address and paste it here. However, we can also leave this in the description of this video, but there is a possibility that you have your JDK21 and java.exe downloaded somewhere else, and in that case, you will have to find the address and add it here. Then this -xmx2g means we're using 2 GB of RAM for this mod pack. I'm going to change it to 6 GB of RAM for this mod pack and then click on File and Save. Now all we have to do is double click our start.bat file so everything starts running smoothly. However, if you double click your start.bat file and nothing happens, that's probably because you don't have Java installed in the first place. So go back to your browser, open up a new tab and type in java.com. Once you're at the website, just hit this blue button saying download Java for desktops and then hit this blue button saying download Java again. Your download will then start, and once it's done downloading, run the installer and install Java. They'll guide you through it. It's pretty simple. If this fixes your issue, that's great. However, if it doesn't, we need to do an additional step. Press this backspace button and go back to java.com, the main page. Then we need to get the free Java development kit. So just press on developer downloads. And when this page loads up, just scroll down a little until we see the JDK21. Click on the JDK21 and we're getting this because we've tried it and we've tested it and the JDK21 works great. Select your OS, for example Windows, and then get the x64 installer. The blue download link, just press it and your download will start. Both these will go to your default downloads folder. And when this is done installing, just run it, install it just like you did for the Java. Once you have both those things, your start.bat file should run fine now. So just double click it and your Minecraft server will start downloading. Then the console will close up on its own and you will be left with these additional files now added to the folder. All we need to do is open up the eula.txt and we need to agree to Mojang's terms of service. You can read them by copying and pasting this link in your browser. I personally have read them, so once you are satisfied with them, you can simply erase the false next to the eula and type in true. Once you've typed in true, click on File, click on Save, and then you can close this out. After we have changed the eula.txt, we need to head back to CurseForge, and we should be on the Prominence 2 page. We can click these 3 dots and open folder. When you open the folder of the modpack, we need to actually copy 3 files, which is config, and then we also need the mods file, and we also need the data packs file. When you've selected all 3, just right click, copy, come back to the new folder that we just made and paste them over here. These are the modpack files which are needed for the Fabric server to recognize that we're running a modpack. Once these 3 files are added, we can now scroll down and double click start.bat. And then it will start working just fine because you've agreed to the terms of service. When the server is officially loaded up, it will take a few seconds. You can head back to your modpack, click on multiplayer, add server, name it whatever you want, for example, GuideRealm. And then in the server address, we simply need to write local host because we're hosting the server locally on a computer. Click done and your new server will be added and it will be online. Double click it and you will join the game. And here we are inside the modpack. It's working just fine. However, I have to say there are a few cons to hosting your server locally on a computer. For example, your computer has to stay online at all times for the server to be online. When you shut your computer off, the server goes offline as well. For anyone joining, you have to give out your IP address and set up port forwarding. You beat all of these issues if you use a hosting platform like Apex Hosting, and it's much more efficient. Anyways, that's been it for this video. We hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks very much for watching and peace.